budgeted wrong somewhere. Somewhere here or there, I budgeted wrong. I have no idea where that money went. So I'm sure there was a smarter way for me to do that. I probably should have used my buffer. I know I am making some mistakes and I probably could be saving more money than I am. Hi everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. I am T. On this channel, I experiment with different budgeting styles, savings goals, and I share the strategies I learn as I go. So if that sounds interesting at all to you, or if you're on your own journey to financial freedom, budgeting, and saving, please click like and subscribe to follow my journey. And let's do this together. All right, so today I need to do my closeout, my bi-weekly closeout. This is just easier for me to break it down bi-weekly than to do it monthly. It just becomes a whole thing. So I still feel like even though I've been doing this for a long time, closeouts are the toughest part of budgeting. And I am still trying and experimenting and finding the best way to do this. So for the last month or so, I've been tracking my expenses digitally. So I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'll go through that and I'll show you what I figured out this go round. All right, so here was my budget. Here was my goals. So my goals were to finish my Christmas list. So for me, that is writing out who I want to buy gifts for, because I obviously don't have a lot of money. I can't buy gifts for a lot of people. Who I wanted to buy gifts for, and kind of an idea of what I wanted to buy them and how much I'm able to spend on each person. So that was on my list. Start to add a vacation to my always fund. So that's a savings sinking fund that I want to contribute to every time that I get paid. I wanted to do a half-an-hour walk every day, or was that 5 days a week? 5 days a week. I wanted to wake up at 5:15 in the morning, film once a week, bringing my patio furniture all inside of the house because it's getting cold and windy out. Wintertime is coming. And to shrink wrap, get ready again. That's part of my winter prep. Shrink wrapping the windows and putting plastic up to kind of like save on my heating bill. It really works because last year I did not do it. It works, trust me, because you will see the difference if you don't do it. And to go to bed by 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So as far as my goals go, I did habit track every day. You can see the check marks on the days that I did which habits. So the habits are all written down here. And I just do a quick check mark on the calendar on what days I did it, and an X on the days that I didn't do it. So I did pretty good on the walking 100%. I did that 5 days a week at least. And it was only supposed to be a half an hour, but literally every single time that I did it for at least an hour. So that's good. I'm only down 2 pounds. But in 2 weeks, I guess that's normal. I don't know. You tell me. For waking up, I only missed it one day, waking up at 5:15. In the wintertime, it's much harder to get out of bed. Film once a week. I did not film at all last week, so any videos that you saw probably were filmed before that. But I did film this week. Number 4, bed by 9 p.m. I did that every day for this week, not last week. My project for the patio furniture, that's already done, so I'm not going to track that again next pay period. Winter prep, that is also 90% done. I just want to work on it at least once a week, so I did both weeks. I purchased all the products this week, and then I did get my front porch all wrapped up this week. And I feel like I want to do the whole bottom floor, so I need more work to do. It just can't hurt to do more of it since I have the supplies already. If you guys are interested in the supplies I use to do that, please let me know. I have 2 different kinds of supplies. I actually have one from the Dollar Tree, and then I bought one more expensive one because I couldn't find the Dollar Tree one at first. And let me tell you, they work exactly the same. I mean, I'm interested to see how much of a difference it makes on the bill because I used the more expensive one this year, but they look literally the same. If you're interested, let me know. I'll put some photos up maybe on a post to show you what they look like. So I just need to average these out. My average goal is 85%. So let's see. Since I'm not doing a completely committed 12-week year, I at least we got 80 the first week. And that's because of number 3, I didn't film that week. That's okay. And then for the second week, I got a 97. excuse my nails. I took them off and I need to do them badly. All right, so let's see. What's that together? Okay, so we got an average of 88.5 for that first 2 weeks. Yay, we met our goal. So good for that. Thanksgiving, groceries went up. Black Friday, those are just purchases for reminders. I did buy my advent calendar for my daughter. And shrink wrap tape and rolled saw, I got all of those. So did a little bit of Christmas shopping. Black Friday is not up yet, so I don't even know why I put that in there, just as a reminder maybe. So all of these bills came out and were paid. So payday, that's the same. I knew exactly how much my payday was, so that meant that. We do have more rollover, of course, because mortgage is still in there. I'll show you that at the end. Savings all came out exactly what I wanted to save. I didn't save any more than I was expecting, but that's okay. All right, so buffers went down by just a little bit, $2.92, and that's because I have a Google One subscription that comes out of that buffer, so that's fine. Home, we spent less, so I had $114.07 left. Food, we had $20 extra. That's between dining and grocery. Loan, I ended up moving the car note from transportation to loan because I'm making extra payments on that debt. So that's why I moved that. So we spent a little bit more on that. I budgeted wrong somewhere. Somewhere here or there I budgeted wrong. But yeah, that's wrong. That should be, I paid $43 and $50. This should be more like $93. So my numbers are off. At least I know. I caught that just now. Health, we spent some money, $20.50, but we still have $117.50 in that sinking fund. Transportation, gas was under $4.41. Filled it up with $45. That's almost always accurate. So that's one thing I know for sure to keep the same for 2026. I am keeping that in mind for the next few budgets. Personal, yeah, spent more in personal than I expected. That's mostly because I got some planner items for 2026. So I will be showing you guys that once I get it all set up. Entertainment, I spent $43.62. I did not buy that ticket. I wanted to confirm with coworkers or friends that they were actually going to go with me. So I did. So I'll buy that next pay period. But my coworker, one of my coworkers did go away, and she had a last minute going away party. So I spent some money there, but we still have $25 left in that envelope. Other miscellaneous, I bought my Christmas tree. Yay! Confetti. So I bought my Christmas tree. It is really nice. I don't know if I took a picture. But if you guys want a picture of that too, make sure you tell me in the comments so I can show you a picture. That it was only about $100 and some. I can look when we get there to see how much exactly it was, but I love it. It's perfect. It's not perfect. It's shorter than I wanted it to be. Clearly I measured wrong, but what's new? Anyway, but I like it. Savings, we saved exactly what we thought. So now I just completely separated this. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it. Probably not. But I completely separated my starting or opening balance because that includes any rollover that I intend to spend. So I just completely separated that. That's a completely separate situation. My total starting balance or income included everything that I have left in there. So my rollover that I have now, which I still don't think I'm doing this right. If you guys have any tips, I'm not an expert. I'm just showing you what I do. It's not always right. This is a clear example of it. It's not always right. I feel like I'm doing my income wrong. Like my rollover and starting balance is wrong. I know I am. Bear with me. Okay, but my total expenses were $1,900.59. Made a difference of $1,536.85. I saved $419, which should leave me $1,117.85, but I actually only have $1,013.07, which is a difference of $104.78 that I have no idea where that money went. So, but I do know I charged my Discover card because I went over in Essentials. In Essentials, I spent way more than I expected to, and that was because of things that we really did need for the house. I bought some bulk purchases, some laundry detergent, some Costco things that we were essential. And I did put that extra on the credit card. So I do have a discovered balance that I need to pay because of that extra that I spent for essentials. Now, I'm sure there was a smarter way for me to do that. I probably should have used my buffer, but this is why 2026 is going to be big changes next year. I am excited to do things different because I know I am making some mistakes and I probably could be saving more money than I am. So, on a positive note though, my credit score skyrocketed. Y'all, I am almost at a perfect credit score. Almost. I think my credit score right now is, I don't know. I'll show you a screenshot. I think it's like 813. But I cannot believe I made it there because, baby, when I tell you, when I came from nothing, I came from nothing. And we made it all the way. My balance ended in Alley at $813. This is the most important part. I had some money left in these envelopes. You can see what that is. Sinking funds. We used $609.87. Christmas gifts, tree, and I bought stocking stuffers. Brought me to a total of $312.86. Because I did some shopping. And the tree. I think the tree was about $150, something like that. $34.99 I spent in family fun. That was for the going away party. I spent $138 to book some fun things for New Year's Eve because I'm finally going to go out this year. I never do anything. I'm going to do something this year. My daughter had an exam fee for her AP classes, so I had to pay that. Use her sinking fund for that. And then $19 in YouTube supplies. I spent for some planner and binder things for next year. And then I spent $55 for some more stuff from Amazon supplies. All that good stuff, prepping for next year. So $609.87. I did not spend anything last year for supplies and planners and all that stuff. And I ended up getting the Budget Mom books for free. So I didn't feel bad about spending this stuff for next year. Plus, I feel like it's an investment. Plus, I do it for content. So don't judge me too much, okay? Keep all those in mind. Let's see, what else? So my total starting balance is going to be $1,013.07. What's left in there is mortgage, pet, health, family fund that I'm rolling over. My daughter's spending envelope, I just put a little bit of the extra money into there so that I don't have to put anything new in there next pay period. And then I'm left with a allied buffer of $201.53, just moving some of the extra random items around. And then maintenance and SoFi, my main bank account has $100 and SoFi has $100, leaving me with a total of $1,013.07. And unfortunately, Discover has a balance of $90.42 that we need to pay. But they were essentials, and plus Discover is giving me extra points. So it's okay. This month they're giving me extra points, 5% back, so I'm okay with that. This is all the savings, $419. And yep, so the rollover is really only $611.54. Again, that's for mortgage, my daughter's spending buffer. Nope, not buffers. That's for mortgage, pet, health, family fund. So those things that roll over that I keep in the bank so I don't have to it's like a little savings that I keep in there to roll over. So that's it. So we are starting with a balance of $1,113.07 for my balance for the next pay period plus my paycheck. So that's the money that I need to budget with. I'll add that to however much my paycheck is. Today is the day I can go in and look and see how much it is. So if I have time today, I'll come back and do my pre-payday prep. And then you'll see that in the next video. But pretty much that's it for me today. Again, if you have any tips, please let me know. I am not afraid of constructive criticism. I know that I am doing something not right. I'm doing something incorrectly. And for the life of me, I just can't figure out exactly what that is. But I know that I need to simplify. That for sure I know. So you ain't gotta tell me that. I know I need to simplify. So that's something I'm going to be working on. Oh, for my steps, I could not track my steps because I broke my watch in Turks and Caicos. So apparently the salt water like made it malfunction. I don't know why I thought I could swim with it. I don't know why. I don't know. I just thought I could. But well worth the experience. But I could not track my steps, which kind of really sucks because I really need that. So maybe in the next budget, I will put in for a new watch for myself. Maybe I'll take that out of my YouTube income. All right. That is it for me today. I really appreciate you guys always stopping in, watching my videos. It helps me out so much. That YouTube income comes in handy. It's not a lot, but every little bit counts, and I appreciate every like, every subscribe. Every time you just watch the video, it helps. So when you see me scroll down your screen, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend. I appreciate you all. I want you to always remember on your own journey, it is not about perfection. It is about progression. Almost forgot what it was about. Thanks for watching. Happy saving. Bye.